segment is the segment that connects midpoints in a triangle. Okay. The mid-segment is the segment that connects midpoints in a triangle. All right. How many midpoints can you have in a triangle?
3.
No, you're right. There's 3 of them. Okay. Because there's 3 sides, so you have 3 midpoints. Okay. And the mid-segment itself, it's just the segment that connects them. That's it. Okay. The mid-segment, there's 2 things that happen with it. The mid-segment is equal to half the side it doesn't touch and let me move this up a little bit here. And the mid-segment is parallel to the side not touched. Okay. Mid-segment is super easy. This is great for a quick 20-minute period because, like I said, it takes maybe 10 minutes to talk about it a little bit, show you an example, and we're done. Next week we'll get into more bless you, we'll get into a little bit more of the in-depth part of it, but for a quick little, boom, let's start it, practice it a little bit, and go for it. Now, the main thing here is that the mid-segment equals half side not touched. Oops, right. So if I look at it, this is the mid-segment. It doesn't touch that bottom part. You okay with that? It touches the 2 other sides. So if this bottom part is 10, how much is the mid-segment? 5. Okay? So if this mid-segment here is 4, how much is the segment? 8. Very good. Go the other way. Because the mid-segment is half the side it doesn't touch. That means this side is 8. We okay with that? That's where this goes for. Okay? So it depends on what you have. Are you the mid-segment or are you the side? If you're the mid-segment, you double going out. If you're the side, you cut it in half coming in. Yes, ma'am.
So basically,
Yep, they make another triangle, and notice, if you guys agree that if this is a midpoint, each of these guys are 5, which means this side is congruent to those 2 sides. If this side's 4 and these guys both have to be 4 because that side's 8, that means this side is congruent to those ones. Look at all these congruent triangles in there. Get side throughout all of them. Yeah, you get 4 little congruent triangles because of side. Yes, exactly. Yep. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So you can do this. Now, let's not write all this out because we don't have all the time in the world. If MP is a mid-segment, this side is 16, what's the mid-segment? Pace yourself. Okay? If this is a mid-segment, that side's 4, how much is that side? 4, because this is a midpoint, knuckleheads. If the mid-segment is 7, what's the side that it doesn't touch? 14. All right. I'm hoping we're okay here. If the mid-segment's 4.5, how much is the segment? Okay. Now, let's see here. Watch this thing. This is a mid-segment. This is the side it doesn't touch. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't hear all that. Now, this is wipe the frowny face off. We know that the mid segments equal to half the side it doesn't touch. You guys have already done this earlier. If you double the mid segment, it equals the side not touched, right? You could, but why would you do fractions? So the mid segment is 4x minus 1. It equals half the side it doesn't touch. But instead of taking half of that, you double the other side. So if you double the mid segment, it equals the side it doesn't touch. Which means the only thing you have to be very, very careful with is distributing to both parts of the parentheses. It's not tough. It's really easy math. It's just a matter of making sure you set it up correctly. So distribute through, you're going to get what? 8x minus 2. Go on. Subtract the 5. Yep. Bring the 5 over. So 3x minus 2. Bring the 2 over. X is 2. And then it's a matter of, do you have to find certain parts? You're going to ask something.
Yeah. So what is the other equation?
The way that we do this is that they always start with the mid segment is half the side it doesn't touch. But if you multiply both sides by 2, it's still valid. Double the mid segment is the side it doesn't touch. Either one of these two, they're equivalent. It just depends on which one works better for what you're doing. Here, if I'm doing algebra, I'm always going to double the mid segment because I don't want to take halves. I don't want to deal with decimals. I don't want to deal with fractions. Okay? But when we were doing the stuff with the numbers, I know that's just half of that. Cut it in half. This is a midpoint. I know I double it going the other way. It's just quicker ways of doing it. Numerically, it really doesn't matter. Algebraically, I would always double my mid segment to equal the other. That's really it.
No, I need more than what I need.
I need a couple of these. Same. You can use it to finish stuff on Monday. We got a lot more of this to do. So real quick, when you're looking at these, you'll notice that most of these are drawn. They're not saying that it's a mid segment, but you can tell that it is a mid segment because it's connecting midpoints. Okay? You've got 10 of them that are just straight numerical. I give you 6 of them that have some alpha. This should not take you more than about 12 minutes. Okay? We'll build off of this come Monday with a little bit more of the trick. There's some little trickery that you can throw into it.